Hi, everybody. With Father's Day right around the corner, ask any dad. We just want the cards. Gifts, we don't need. We've got plenty. That's what Amazon is for. But what we can't buy on Father's Day is what it means to have our kids in a room looking at us in the eyes or feeling their hearts beating through a phone from across the country. Now, new to the job of being a grampy, I'm loving watching my kids' pals cruising around in their strollers and dangling their toes in the amazing waters of being parents. So here's a few thoughts for the young dads out there. Being a father. Going in, I had no idea how to be a good one. And I feel like I know even less now. I've made thousands of mistakes raising our two girls so far, and I'm sure today will be no exception. But I can tell you this. Having a kid took about 10 minutes, and that's if you include brushing my teeth, turning on the music, and kicking the dog off the bed. Becoming a father is something I've been working on every single day since my wife looked me in the eyes and said, "We're having a baby." As their lives keep twisting and turning, I'm hanging on for dear life to one of the most treasured, glorious, inspiring, rich roles in my journey here on this earth, being a father. And if you think it's all going fast now, buckle in for the fastest ride in your life. I was you 15 minutes ago. And trust me, along every step of the journey, gravity will be pulling you into meetings and golf games and into texts and emails, you name it. Here is my old man advice. Whenever you start feeling sorry for yourself and wishing you were somewhere else, imagine you're 68 when you'd give your left arm to be able to go back and spend 5 minutes with them. Just one more time. And here's why. You can't go back. You can't go back to the feeling of holding them. Only minutes old and welcoming them into the world. To witnessing your wife holding her baby for the first time. To the joy of feeding them in their high chairs. Driving them with their helmets on their bikes or reading to them in their beds and gently tucking them under your arm. Seeing your kids charge down the stairs at Christmas. Or to standing in the back of an auditorium and watching them sing and dance in a school play. Or to cheering on the sidelines when they're like little baby horses just trying their best to stand up in front of their friends. And I'm not saying it's pretty, no doubt about it. It's a roller coaster with unbearable turns when you just can't wait for the track to straighten out. And you think you're losing sleep when your kid is just a few months old. Just wait until you're on the back half of high school years. Or when your kids are home from summers in college. Tell me how that feels. Waiting up all night long for them to come strolling in the door. But I can promise you this. As they evolve, so will you. And you will become a father and a man who does the right thing when the moment calls. But the bonus to me, I thought the ride ended after college. No. You're still on the team. You just don't get to play as much. They still want and need a dad, a voice of reason of balance, of integrity, of discipline, who champions the wonder of it all. Maybe not every day, but when they call, what a thrill it is to come in off the bench and get in their game. To the young dads out there, give yourself a treat tonight before you go to bed. Just look in the mirror. Take a good, long look. And see in that mirror the generations before you who would be so proud of the man you have become. And give thanks for the greatest gift you could ever, ever, ever imagine. The privilege of belonging to that sacred, honorable fraternity of being a father. Cheers to you, and thanks for being with me for a few minutes. Appreciate it.